Stop everything because the Golden State Warriors have just flipped the entire NBA on its head. In a move absolutely no one saw coming, a blockbuster three-team trade has been confirmed, sending none other than Kevin Durant back to the Bay Area. That's right, KD is returning to the Warriors in a stunning twist that has left fans speechless and rivals shaking. This isn't just a trade, it's the rebirth of a dynasty. With Steph Curry still leading the charge and Durant reuniting with his former teammates, Golden State is making one thing clear: they're going all in for another championship. You're going to want to hear every detail of this insane trade because the NBA will never be the same again after this. The NBA world is officially upside down, and it's all because of one shocking announcement from the Golden State Warriors. After weeks of speculation, late-night negotiations, and wild rumors floating around, the Warriors have finally confirmed a massive three-team trade that has completely blindsided fans, analysts, and even rival players. And at the center of this earth-shattering move? None other than Kevin Durant. Yes, you heard that right, KD is coming back to the Bay. When this news dropped, it sent an immediate ripple effect across the basketball universe. Social media exploded. Every sports show, podcast, and insider rushed to confirm the details. After all, this isn't just a trade, it's a seismic shift in the NBA power structure. Kevin Durant, one of the most polarizing and unstoppable forces in basketball history, is rejoining the team where he won 2 championships and built one of the most feared dynasties of all time. Let's break down how this unbelievable trade even happened. It was a 3-team deal involving the Golden State Warriors, the Phoenix Suns, and the Indiana Pacers. The Warriors gave up several key assets, including Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and multiple future first-round picks. The Suns received a package headlined by Kuminga, plus bench depth and draft compensation. Meanwhile, the Pacers stepped in as the third party to help balance salaries and send role players and cap flexibility to Phoenix. Now let's talk about the impact. Bringing Kevin Durant back to the Warriors isn't just about nostalgia or unfinished business, this is about winning now. Durant is still playing at an elite level. He's averaging over 27 points per game, shooting efficiently, and showing no signs of slowing down. When healthy, he's a top 5 player in the league capable of dominating games on both ends of the floor. And pairing him once again with Steph Curry might just be the most terrifying reunion in recent memory. Think about it. The last time Durant was in a Warriors uniform, they were virtually unbeatable. They went to 3 straight NBA Finals, won 2 of them, and likely would have claimed a third if not for devastating injuries. KD's ability to seamlessly blend into the Warriors' system, spacing the floor, moving without the ball, and defending multiple positions made Golden State almost impossible to stop. Fast forward to now, and the landscape is very different. The Western Conference is loaded with talent. Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets are reigning champions. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving are a deadly combo in Dallas. The Timberwolves are rising fast with Anthony Edwards leading the charge. But the Warriors saw all that and still made this move. Why? Because they know that adding Durant again gives them the ultimate edge. Steph Curry is still playing at an MVP level. His leadership, shooting, and playmaking remain unmatched. Draymond Green, despite his controversies, continues to be the defensive anchor and emotional engine of the team. Klay Thompson may not be the player he once was, but with KD back in the mix, he doesn't have to be. The pressure comes off Klay, allowing him to focus on what he does best: spot-up shooting and lockdown defense. And then there's Kevin Durant, the ultimate luxury. He can create his own shot at any time, play off the ball, and defend positions 1 through 5. Imagine a closing lineup of Curry, Thompson, Durant, Green, and Looney. That's experience, skill, and championship DNA all rolled into one. That's a lineup no team wants to see in a 7-game series. But of course, this decision wasn't easy. Trading away Jonathan Kuminga was a gut punch for many fans. The young forward was developing into a real star, athletic, explosive, and showing signs of being a future two-way beast. However, the Warriors made it clear they're going all in. They're not waiting for the future. They're playing for championships now. And with Curry nearing the twilight of his prime, that urgency is fully justified. The locker room chemistry will be another storyline to watch. Durant's first stint in Golden State was wildly successful on the court but filled with tension behind the scenes. His well-documented fallout with Draymond Green is still fresh in fans' minds. But sources say the two have buried the hatchet. They've both matured. They both know what's at stake. They've reportedly been in contact for months, and Durant has expressed a clear desire to return to a team-first system, something he hasn't truly had since leaving the Warriors. The front office also deserves credit here. Pulling off a three-team trade involving major salaries and superstar egos is no small feat. General Manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. and the Warriors' leadership team moved aggressively and smartly, making sure the deal made sense both financially and competitively. They're betting that Durant's presence will not only boost the team's championship odds but also rejuvenate the fan base and restore the dynasty that once ruled the NBA. Reaction across the league has been immediate and intense. Players have taken to social media with everything from stunned emojis to cryptic comments. Analysts are already projecting the Warriors as the new favorites in the West. And fans? They're either ecstatic or furious, depending on their loyalties. One thing is certain: no one's ignoring Golden State anymore. There's also a sense of poetic justice here. Durant left the Warriors in 2019 seeking his own path, his own legacy. He tried to build something in Brooklyn and then in Phoenix. But injuries, locker room drama, and front office missteps kept him from achieving what he had in Golden State's stability, structure, and success. Now, in a stunning twist, he's back. Older, wiser, and more focused than ever. And let's not forget the mentorship aspect. KD's return also creates a valuable environment for younger players still on the roster, like Moses Moody and Tracy Jackson Davis. These players now get to learn alongside some of the greatest to ever do it, in a winning culture that prioritizes development and accountability. Of course, nothing is guaranteed. Health will be key. Durant has had his share of injuries, and the Warriors are no strangers to that either. But if they can stay relatively healthy, this team has all the ingredients to make another deep playoff run. The scoring, the defense, the experience, the coaching, it's all there. This also sends a clear message to the rest of the league: the Warriors are not done. They're not fading into the background. They're reloading with a vengeance. Teams like the Lakers, Nuggets, and Suns have been put on notice. The dynasty has been reawakened, and the rest of the NBA is officially on red alert. As for KD's mindset, sources close to the situation say he's motivated like never before. He's tired of the narratives, the doubt, the questions about his legacy. He wants to win, and he wants to win now. Rejoining the Warriors gives him the best shot at that. It's a full circle moment. A chance to write the final chapter of his career the way it should be written, with banners, rings, and historic performances.